Good morning, student. It's good to be back once again. Alright, last class we have learned block 16. Okay, so today in this class we'll be learning a new block. We'll be starting a new block, that is block 17, rural government. So our topic of discussion today is Panchayati Raj. Alright, so for that you'll find even in your content book page number 34. Rural government. Okay, our blog name is rural government and our topic of discussion today is Panchayati Raj. I'm repeating, for that you'll find even in your content book page 34. The resources required is your S1, your notebook, your exit content book. Alright, and the keywords for today is rural, Panchayati Raj, Gram Panchayat, Block Samiti and Zilla Parisa. And our aim for today is, at the end of our discussion, you will be able to explain the need for the Panchayati Raj system. Okay, so you'll be clear with the Panchayati Raj system at the end of our discussion. So before we get into our further explanation, let's be clear with the keywords. Okay, the meaning of keywords. So what is the meaning? Okay, so here are the meanings of all the keywords. Okay, so there are 5 keywords for our particular topic. So I have given in terms of 1 2 3 point wise. Okay, point 1 is rural. What is rural? Rural means something relating to village. All right, that is known as rural. One is Panchayat Raj, Panchayati Raj. Local government in rural areas is known as Panchayati Raj. Okay, so that is Panchayati Raj. And what is Gram Panchayat? Gram Panchayat means it addresses the needs of a village and works for its progress. So that is Gram Panchayat. And what is Block Samiti? Block Samiti means council usually formed to represent multiple villages. In other words, more than one villages. Okay, so Block Samiti, they are council which is formed mainly to represent multiple villages, which means more than one villages. Okay, one is Zilla Parisa. Zilla Parisa means the top tier of the Panchayati Raj system. Okay, the top tier of the Panchayati Raj system is known as Zilla Parisa. Alright, so under the local governing bodies or the local government, it generally function under 3 tier. Okay, so Zilla Parishad is at the top. Alright, so Zilla Parishad, they works on the top tier. Okay, which means they are on the top among the 3 tier of the local governing system. I hope now you are clear with the meaning of the 5 point. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's try to learn. All right, let's try to learn the Panchayati Raj system. Okay, and how Panchayati Raj system govern. Okay, now the revolution that changes India was mainly because of the Panchayati Raj system. Okay, so today, student, we will learn about the Panchayati Raj system, which is the local government for rural areas. Alright, don't get confused with Panchayati Raj system. Okay, it is simple as that. Okay, it is the local government for rural areas. Alright, so the local government for rural areas is also known as Panchayati Raj. Okay, Panchayati Raj system. So like I told you, they works under the 3 tier. Okay, tier 1, tier 2 and tier 3. Alright, and we have also learned that Zilla Parishad, they works on the top tier. Okay, alright, followed by the other 2 tier, and for that we'll be learning in the following slides. Okay, so question here is, I want you guys to observe and to think. Okay, like how the government system works in your village. And I'm sure all of us, we belong to a village, one or the other village, right? So I want you guys to recollect how are the system of government runs in your village. Okay, forget about the street, forget about your state or your country. Now just imagine you are in the village. All right, you are living in the village, and then how does your local government or the rural government or the system of government runs in your village? So I want you guys to okay remember that and try to recollect. Okay, so take the example, whenever there is a conflict that arises uh, within your village, that is then conflicts may arise among two clan. Okay, two clan. So how does it resolve it? Okay, conflict may arise mainly because of water, mainly because of land, mainly because of the forest, right? So I want you guys to imagine how it is resolved in your particular villages. Okay, for that I'll give you a few seconds. Alright student, I hope you have at least gained something out of that. Okay, so I will assume that you have at least learned and try to recollect about your village system. Now this is the structure of local government that I'm talking about. Okay, and we'll be learning about. So here it works under Zilla Parisa, which is in the top level. Okay, the top tier of the Panchayati Raj system, and followed by the Anchalik Panchayat, which work on the block level, also known as the block samiti. Okay, and then we have the Gaon Panchayat, also known as the village level. Okay, so individual village they works under Gaon Panchayat. Okay, all right. So this is the three tier of the Panchayati Raj system. Top one, they works on the district level. The second, they works on the block level, which look after multiple villages in the district. Okay, and the last one is the Gaon Panchayat, which work in the individual villages. Okay, all right. So this is the three tier or the structure of local government. All right, under the Panchayati Raj system. And now I hope you are clear with the structure of local government bodies. Okay, so whenever there is a conflict that arises in a villages, first of all they will try to resolve within the village itself, known as the ground panchayat. Okay, where they will call the ground boras to resolve the issue, and if they are not able to resolve the issue, they will tackle in the block level, and finally they will go to the district level. Okay, so this is the local governing bodies mainly in the rural areas. All right, so now time for you to think and answer. Okay, this is a work for you. You have to think and answer. So women are often not treated the same way as men. Okay, especially in rural areas. In other words, in rural areas, okay, women they don't get equal opportunities to that of the men. Okay, so what can rural governing bodies do to help women? And in other words, what are some of the things that the rural governing bodies or the government they can do to help those underprivileged women who are not getting equal opportunity to that of the men? Okay, so what are some of the things the rural governing bodies can do to help women, okay, to participate in the governing system? So that is the question for you. For that you can record your answer in your notebook or either in A4 size or any other materials, okay, for your understanding. Alright, that's it for our discussion for today. Now things for do, that is your homework. Okay, so you have to complete your practice question 1, 2 and 3. Okay, for that you'll find in page number 39 content book, and the worksheet S1 you will find in your worksheet page 21. So these are your homework for the day. Alright, thank you all, stay safe, take care, I'll see you in the next video.